If you want to know my opinion on what I think, just keep on watching. Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Nisi here and I'm back with a new video, and today guys I've got a juicy good one. So a black woman has drove 3 hours to confront a white racist man because he thought he could be funny and leave those weird comments in her comments. And she was just like, oh, like, bet I got you. Like, listen, I don't know if we should be proud of this woman, scared of this woman. And just with the whole situation, it just goes to show how easy someone can pull up on you. Doesn't matter if you live in a different state, a different country, a different city. If you don't know, I did do a whole video on two YouTubers that were beefing. I think it was just like light beef, and then it got really deadly and serious. And then one YouTuber ended up unaliving another YouTuber. So if you've not seen that video, do check it out. I'll leave it at the end of this video. I'll link it. But yeah, with social media, CCTV, people putting, links in their bio and what city they live in. Like, listen, absolutely not. Even on YouTube, you have to like put your location so it can like push it out to your people and whatnot. So I just put United Kingdom because that is me. Now, if you know me personally and you know what city I come from, that's different. But I do feel like, especially when people do like vlogs, they give too much away. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're not showing like your door or where you actually live or the street, but even you shopping in a certain Walmart, people can recognize stuff in the background because then they can be, oh, I've been there. And you know what I mean? I've been on live before and someone's recognized something in my background and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you lived da 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 da. And it's just like, yo. So yeah, I'm gonna roll her clip and I will be back with my commentary.
Oh shit. Oh, I think this is the right building. I think this is his car. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Hello?
Hello. I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
Yeah,
Can I speak to him?
sure. What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Can I step inside? It's cold.
Sure.
Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to... So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really.
It was regarding Tennessee, District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the grounded account I found. How do you feel about that?
Not yet.
Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
Mike,
Uh-huh.
do apologize for my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I see the consequences of my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I will not do
Say it
this.
louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people. It was really nice meeting you. And
Guys, let's just take a moment. When I say America is not a real place, especially the Black America, this cannot be real. Like, it's giving scared. Like, this can't be real. She drove 3 hours to check this man. No shade on nothing. I don't even think I'm driving 3 hours to check friends and family. Like, we have to meet halfway. Like, she's got time. But again, as I always say on this channel, do not be spicy up in people's comments because you don't know who knows who. And a lot of people are ticky boom boom. People will pull up. So don't go on like you're that guy or that girl. And that's why when I get dragged in my comments, it doesn't phase me because if you was to see me in real life, you would never step to me and say what you said in my comments, you know what I mean? So it's one of them. But yeah, she had time. And she's like, I wrote out your apology. I'm gonna need you to read this or your wife's gonna find out what you get up to. You know what I mean? Like when I say you can't make this up, you can't make this up. So as usual, the streets on TikTok are divided. Some agree with what she did. Some are like, "Girl, you crazy. Like, why would you approach a man at that? Anything? You know what I mean? It could have gone left, but it didn't. It did work in her favor. But the way that being so like socially awkward, like, oh, crazy world. You commented on my video, and now I'm hearing your state. Like, you cannot make this up. But yeah, guys, let's get into some people's reactions.
This is the comment that Mike had to apologize for. Juneteenth, Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, Kwanzaa, and the list keeps getting bigger. At what point will you people be grateful and stop fucking whining? I'm just here because black people fatigue. I'm tired of the unruly N-word mentality and lack of basic home training. It has nothing to do with whining. I'm not sure if you have noticed, but a lot more white folks ... The options were apologize or I show your wife the Grindr account that I found.
Yeah, guys. So you just heard this comment, and yeah, he was going in. And listen, he told no lies. I can semi agree with it because I did do a video recently on the whole black fatigue. So if you've not checked that video out, check it out. I'll link it at the end. But we can't get past it or move forward because things still haven't been put in place to protect black people or reparations. Things like that. Like we're still at the bottom. People that have been through like trauma, like black people. Let's just use the Jewish for an example, and the whole Holocaust. They've been able, they got reparations, and then they was able to build themselves up off that. So for him to list all those holidays don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? We had Black History Month in the UK in October. Nothing, like it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? And I know in America you guys have got it in February, the shortest month of the, you know what I mean, out of the calendar month. But again, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, we've got all these days, but what? You know what I mean? The Tulsa massacre, the last survivor who was 110. I mentioned it. I mentioned it. I think maybe in the Black Fatigue. I didn't put a picture. Sorry about that. So I'll put a picture here. But yeah, she said, listen, when they bury me, don't let them bury our history. You know what I mean? So it's things like that why we can't move forward and we still speak on racism. America was built on racism. So no matter what, on how good black people may have it, it's always going to be a topic and of discussion. But yeah, she was like, I'm gonna need you to apologize for all that BS she was saying in my comments, and he did, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? She's so funny when she's like, I'm gonna need you to say it, a little bit louder, for the people in the back that can't hear you. Like, speak up, or I'm going to tell your wife.
And the woman who drove 3 hours to confront the man who left a racist comment under her video is dead the fuck wrong. Because why would she go confront him like that and not invite me to go with her? Not only did she confront him in person to show him how easy it was for her to find him, but she made him read aloud an apology to her that she had written for his actions. She ate that. I've said this before, there should be a TV show where people who leave racist, homophobic, misogynistic, any sort of bigoted comment, they should be confronted in person, because I know for 99% of you who leave comments like this, if you were confronted in person, you would be as quiet as JLo's songs would be if she didn't steal vocals from black women. We have to make racists afraid again. They have this newfound boldness because of the wannabe dictator or dictator, depending on the day in office. But for the majority of them, their boldness begins and ends behind the keyboard. Let this be a friendly reminder, and I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin between when I say this. You're not as anonymous as you might think you might be online. One day, y'all are going to meet the right one. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Not her being vexed because she's like, girl, why did you not bring me along? Like, but no, I agree. 99.999, you're not on anything. And I remember earlier this year, there's been a lot of protests. There's a lot of, immigrations and the St. George's flag. I did a video on that, got dragged, but it is what it is. We move. There was a lot of like white nationalists in the city centre. And, people of color, black, Asians got warned, do not go to the city centre today because things might pop off. But my thing is, why go to the city centre? Why do you not go to the predominantly areas that you're cussing out the people? Because you lot will get stomped out. You know what I mean? I live in a predominantly Asian area, so I was walking freely in my area. Now, if you live in a more white or like Oldham, half and half, it's half white, it's half Asian. It's a bit, you know what I mean? It's a bit scary. But I agree with her. Like, you have all this shit online and you do the marching and the protesting, but there's still nothing there to back it. Like, You will never move to a group of Asian guys and be like, "Lily, you need to leave the like," or a group of black guys. You know what I mean? But as soon as you go online or on a podcast, you are just running your mouth, and it's just like, and then when people approach you, so what was you saying? Especially when they say the N word, or you know what I mean, and you're backpedaling, you're not keeping that same energy. So if you are gonna comment and be like, yeah, I hate this group of people, or you're homophobic, please keep that same energy. Because when people approach you, I don't want to hear, oh, I'm sorry, and I was tripping, or no. I'm gonna need you to apologize. And this is why a lot of people do embarrass racist, homophobic people, because you're not really about that. You're a follower, you're following, over here we've got Tommy, was it Tommy Robinson? Or, you know what I mean? Like, people, you are just sheep. You are just following whatever wind the wind blows. That is it. You literally got no substance, literally no backing. You don't even believe what he's preaching and commenting. You don't even believe in it yourself.
This right here shows that you actually need to leave people alone. I'm gonna tag her in this video, but this is a woman that's on TikTok, and somebody left a comment up under one of her videos that she did not like. She drove 3 hours to confront this dude. Look at this.
You don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just want you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the ground account I found.
Crazy. Y'all better leave people alone. She drove 3 hours, went to that dude's job, and made him apologize. Oh yeah, she wrote an apology for him. She made it easier for him. But her name is the villain you made for a reason. I'm trying to tell y'all, you wanna know something too? People get on social media and literally hide behind that keyboard. People think that, you could just say whatever you wanna say and not have consequences. But you have people that's willing to find out who you are, find out where you at, and approach you. That's why I always say push positivity on social media. I say it all the time. But most definitely, she won the internet this year. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even blame her for doing this. I support it. Not gonna lie to you, I support it. Because if you feel the need that you can say whatever you want, oh yeah, I feel the need that I could pull up on you, for sure. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like for more.
Yeah, shout out to him, and I agree. And the fact that her TikTok name is the villain you made, she's got time, like, so she'll pull up on anyone basically. So for the people in the future who want to be all spicy in her comments, be aware, the villain you made, do not let her come to your house, your job, pull up, you know what I mean, on you in the supermarket, because she is the villain. So I agree with her. Again, I speak on this channel, power in the tongue, push positivity as much as possible. Don't bother people. If you're not giving them a compliment or sharing any nice words for them, leave them alone. Because again, there's a lot of ticky boom boom people outside, especially in America. The fact that you guys love your GUNs, like, leave people alone. You know what I mean? There's one thing giving your like opinion or sharing, your experience, but when you're just literally gunning for people for no reason, ah, every action has a reaction after that. You know what I mean? Once you put negativity out and racist and homophobic and all that stuff, you don't know what's gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? So good luck.
First off, her screen name is the villain you made. Why would you mess with this lady?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Can I step inside? It's cold. Thank you. How you doing? Nice to... So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
First off, Mike, you know why she's there. So why are you acting dumb when she's asking you this series of questions?
You don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world.
As soon as she let that little giggle out, I would have called security.
But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the ground account I found.
Grinder!
I did make this apology. And you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote.
Not only did she find where this man worked at, not her doing super sleuthing and finding this man's secret Grinder account. She went and typed up her own apology for him to read to her. The level of pettiness I wish to attain.
Mike.
Uh-huh.
Do apologize for my actions.
Uh-huh.
and I see the consequences of my actions. And I will not do
Say it louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people.
Other people? This woman is going on a road trip across America. She said, leave a comment in poor taste if you want to. She's pulling up and she's taking the apology letter with her. I honestly don't blame her. I really don't. This is a lesson that many people need to learn. Stop thinking that y'all aren't touchable and saying crazy things to people on the internet. Now, I will preface this. Don't think you're going to have the same outcome as her. Don't pull up on somebody and think they won't blast you into outer space and send you to meet the Father. Because there are people out here that don't give a fuck about you or an apology. And y'all think y'all can pull up on people and get the same result. Y'all will get blasted away. Like your head ass. Don't play with folks, period. It's so easy to see something on the internet that you don't like or don't agree with and scroll the fuck on. Don't have these people out here thinking they can be Liam Neeson and come find you. Because obviously you can be found. Keep it cute or scroll the fuck on. Save your life, child.
Oh my gosh, guys, I love her reaction. She told no lies. For me, yeah, when she pulled up on him, like, are you Mike? Like, I get it all the time. People come to my door and are you such and such? From when he was like, yeah, what's this regarding? Like, you never agree that you're that person. You could be getting served with papers. You need to ask, what's it regarding? I'll go and get Mike. From when he said, yeah, I'm Mike, and then she's like, oh, can I come inside? You know, it's a bit cold out here. It was a wrap, like, and how can she be like, oh, do you remember this comment? And he's like, nah. So he's just out here leaving comments, chatting shit to bare people. And like she said, he could have been playing dumb, but for me, I think he genuinely just forgot. He could have commented this like a month ago. You think he's thinking about it? Like a lot of people just comment and jump offline, you know what I mean? Unless he's an all-day troll. He does have a job, so you know he's not online all day, every day. But he's probably forgotten about this, gone to sleep, food shopping, spending time with the kids, the what, you know, living life. And you know, the villain you made, she's clocked it and she's drove 3 hours. Like when I say you can't make this up, you can't make this up. Now I do agree with what she said. Don't be just pulling up on any racist person because again, Americans, you love your GUN. Set white racist people will blast you into infinity and beyond. She made me laugh when she said that. Like, don't just be pulling up on anyone. Like, usually you can tell the ones that you can pull up on. You know what I mean? Or I remember with ITV News recently, there was a person that was working in Buckingham Palace. He's down with the white nationalists, so a lot of people are like, how the hell was he working for, you know, the royal family and man's a full blown racist? But when I say, when you see the look of this guy, I'll see if I can find a picture and put it here. I'm just like, you want me to be scared of him? I'm sorry. When you see like KKK members, they're usually, you know, like big, like white, bald, when they got those long beards. You want me to be scared of this clown? Like, fam, I would have cussed him out and kept it moving. Like, please don't play with my intelligence. So when I seen this report on ITV News, I was laughing. People in the comments was dragging him like, you really like this guy is hurt. He probably asked out a black girl, and she's like, nah. And then he joined the white national party. Like, when I say this kid was because I see him as a kid, he's probably older than me, but I just how he looks physically, I can't take him seriously. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't just be pulling up like this was a one-off. This was, you know, shits and giggles. But don't just be pulling up on any racist or any nutter that comments on your video or, you know what I mean, picture, because they could really be just as crazy as you or crazier. So I definitely agree with that. Don't be out here thinking you're Liam Nielsen or Keanu Reeves. You know, this is not John Wick. Like, you can't just stab up and beat up anybody. You know what I mean? Again, there's consequences. But like she said, when she was like, yeah, can I have it back? Because I'm going to need that for the next person. So she's literally going to be on a road trip, a hobo tour, just handing out, like, I'm going to need you to read this apology. Change the name, scratch out the name, put your name, insert your name there, and I'm going to need you to apologize. Like, this woman, legend. This was a legendary move, but yeah, don't you do it. I would not recommend it. I'm not going to pull up, if anyone puts a nasty comment on my video or racist, it's fine. I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up the same way and be highly blessed and favored. And you keep living your hateful, shitty life. But yeah, don't be pulling up on people though.
She drove 3 hours away to find this man at his job over a TikTok comment. And she said, you see how easy it was for me to find you? Terrified. I would have been terrified. Do we know what he said in her comment section? Does anybody know what he said? And do we have eyes on her at all times? Because
Yes, sir. We do know the comments. Keep scrolling through TikTok and you will find it. But yeah, she does need protecting at all costs. As much as we're reacting and kikiing and laughing, we don't want anything, harmful to happen to us. So hopefully she drives 3 hours back to her state and, just chill out. You know what I mean? Keep posting your normal content on TikTok. You know what I mean? We don't want nothing bad to happen to her. But yeah, when you deep it, it's crazy, man. 3 hours. I'm sorry, like that's literally from here. Probably like driving like either to Birmingham, no, because Birmingham's like 2 hours away. I'm trying to think where, like Wolverhampton, like 3 hours. I'm sorry, you're on your own.
This is the right building.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Just step aside, it's cold. So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the grounded account I found. How do you feel about that? Right, it's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. You don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
Mike,
Uh-huh.
I do apologize for my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I see the consequences of my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I will not do
Say it
this.
louder.
I will.
This woman drove 3 hours away to confront a man who left an abhorrently racist comment in her comment sections. I saw the comment. I cannot display it here because it's bad. I mean, it's really, really bad. It would get this whole account taken down. I just want to let y'all know who think you're so bold and bad that there are consequences to the comments you leave, and this woman delivered. I mean, she even went as far as to find this man's Grindr account, show up to his work with a pre-written out apology, tell him, "You're going to read this apology or I'm going to expose your account to your wife." That is how it's done. That was a class act. People are always so bold in the comment section, thinking nothing will ever happen to them, thinking they're safe behind their screens. It looks like people are starting to deliver the consequences to their workplace doorsteps. Kudos to this woman. My name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, shout out to her. And I love that people of other races or white people agree with what this woman's done. Again, it could be that you're homophobic, any negativity, and you know what I mean, just putting that hateful speech on people's videos, pictures, like there's consequences. So you know what I mean, like she said, kudos to her, but we do want her to be safe. You know what I mean, as much as we're kikiing and laughing, we would hate for something to happen to her. And again, it could have gone left. He could have been like, nah, I'm not apologizing. I said what I said. You know what I mean? He could have stood 10 toes down. But again, there's no substance. Like, he was just saying it just to say it. Again, a lot of people say like nasty stuff trying to get a reaction out of you. And sometimes when you don't, they put like multiple comments. Like, if you don't go and find a job and go and get a hobby or do something with your life, something meaningful. So again, I rate him for apologizing because again, it could have went left. Like they could have been fighting. You know what I mean? Like the girl said before, I would have asked for security. Like I'm not talking to you no more. I'm not addressing it. Like, but yeah, kudos to her still.
The villain you made literally proved to millions of people that the internet is not real. She proved that to be wrong. This lady just drove 3 hours to confront, in a respectful manner, to confront someone that left a hateful comment under one of her posts. Now, what that comment was, I don't know. I really don't care. That's not the basis of this video. The basis of this video is to leave people alone. Because at the end of the day, when you think that the internet is not real and that you can't be touched, there are people out there that are willing to risk it all. Not saying that she did, right? But there are some people out there that are willing to risk it all over the internet. Now, back to the story. She drove 3 hours to speak to said guy that got under her comments and said something reckless. And she pulled out an apology letter that she made and had him read the apology letter. She even told him that he didn't have to. He has free will. But if he didn't, she was going to meet up with his wife and let her know about the Grindr account that he has. Tough. That's tough. There are people out there that are willing to go to hell and back to prove a point. So when y'all are thinking that the internet is not real, trust and believe. It's very real. I don't know. One last thing. Why are y'all commenting under someone with the name of the villain you made? The villain you made. Yeah. People make their names after or for a reason. Think about that.
Yeah, shout out to that man, and I agree 100. At the end of the day, leave the people alone. If you're not liking and sharing the video, please, I beg, keep on scrolling. Because if you think you're going to be slick and talk crap in the comments, there's consequences, you know what I mean? A lot of people do get away with so much, you know what I mean? It's funny how we have to say PDF file, GUN, spell out all these things. But a person can just be blatantly be racist, say the N word or homophobic, and that comment will be left up. But when you're speaking the truth or you're speaking on oh gosh, what do you call it? What's it? Concert? Like theories, the people that speak on like weird things that are happening, the Illuminati and all that stuff. Your video will get demonetized or it'll get taken down, but then you can be blatantly racist and nothing happens to you until cases like this. You know what I mean? But yeah, just leave people alone. If you're not gonna be nice and put out positivity, leave people alone. A lot of people are tired. They've got nothing going for them, got nothing to live for. Like they're willing to pull up and harm you, or worst case, unalive you. So yeah.
Sis drove 3 hours to that man's job and said, "You see how easy I found you?" When I tell you I got chills, like I don't know if I should be impressed or worried. Sis got a comment she didn't like and said, "You know what? Let me find this man." Got in her vehicle and drove 3 hours to that man's job. Said, "Do you remember me?" And said, "I would like an apology. If not, I will tell your wife about your Grindr account." And then pulled out a note with said apology that she wanted to hear. And after he read out the apology, I'm sorry, I said X, Y, and Z. She said, "Let me get that back for the next." Like, there's gonna be more of this? How many other people are there on the list? But I do think it brings awareness to what people say on this internet. And I've said this before because you can have your opinion, make your little videos or whatever, but some people take it a bit too far, and the stuff they say in people's comments are actually wild. Thankfully, I don't really get any stupid comments like that, but I've seen stupid comments under people's videos, and I'm like, you would never say that to their face. Some of the things I've seen, I'm just like, oh my gosh, y'all are really trying it. And having someone pull up on you is definitely an eye-opener, for sure.
Yeah, man, I agree with her. Like sometimes, again, people's pictures or just a simple video, just some of the hate and the venomous like comments. It's like there was literally no need for you to write that. Like, what's wrong with you? I get it. You could be having a bad day. It's the same with when people bully people. Usually, like the bullies getting abused at home. The hurt people hurt people. Like but listen, again, actions, even if it's typing something out or hiding behind a keyboard, it has, what I mean, consequences. And in this situation, she did her research and find that man likes to be on Grinder and, do things on the side. And she's like, listen, if you do not come correct right now in this room, your wife's gonna find out everything. You know what would have been so calculated and so like bad mind if she still showed the wife like what he gets up to. Like she could have got the apology, you know what I mean? She's embarrassed him. This video's gone viral. And imagine she still posted, or slipped to his house what he gets up to on the side. Like that would be so diabolical. Like, yo, but he would learn his lesson. I feel like if his wife was to ever find out, she might, because again, this has gone viral. You need to come off social media. I'd be like, I'm done with socials. Like sometimes it's not worth your family in a real life and what you've got going on. It's not worth your job. So many people lose their job because of socials. their family, wives, husband. It's not worth it. Like if his wife was to find out, yeah, I'm coming off socials, it's not that deep.
Listen, man, this right here is why I always tell people, man, watch how you comment under people's posts. There's people out here in real life who will really pull up on you. And this is a story where a lady named Davila You Made, her channel name is Davila You Made, did a post. A guy named Mike that lives 3 hours away, I think it's in Tennessee, don't quote me on that though, I could be wrong, pulled up to his job 3 hours away, went to his job, he opened the door, she walked in and introduced herself and let her know that he left a comment under one of her posts and that she did not like the comment because it was a negative comment directed towards her post. She made some threats and then she handed him a letter and made him read the apology letter. And she said, crazy, right? Because she's looking at him and he's looking at her like, what the, you found me? Listen, you don't know how far people are willing to go. When people do these videos, people put their heart into this stuff, man. They put these feelings into this stuff. Some people will say the video you made is a crazy woman for pulling up on him like that 3 hours away. Nah, don't no crazy person drive 3 hours, man. Don't no crazy person drive 3 hours. Locate your workplace where you work at. Walk up in that sucker and hand you a letter while recording it in front of the world and make you apologize. You don't know how far people's willing to go. So a lot of y'all that be in these comments, man, y'all better be careful before y'all fuck around and find out, because there's some people out here who would do something to you, man. A lot of y'all hide behind these little fake profiles, man. Y'all do realize that stuff don't mean nothing. The video you made, I'm not gonna lie, she did that, man. That dude, Mike, man, he better just, hey, Mike, if you watching my TikTok, bro, if you watching my TikTok, man, leave that lady alone. And for the people who like leaving negative comments, man, hey, you heard it right here.
Yeah, shout out to that man, and I agree 100. Most trolls, they don't have a picture, it's a made up name, something stupid. But listen, again, when people have got time and patience, they say the sweetest thing is revenge, yeah. But it comes with time. You can't just pull up on, you know what I mean? Yeah, when you're getting revenge, you have to be very calculated. So again, I don't know what his profile was like. I don't know if he had his picture up of his name, you know what I mean? But she found stuff out about him. I try not to put like much stuff out, like, you know what I mean? But there's ways, you know what I mean? Like people can find out stuff about you. Like it's crazy. Like no one can hide from no one, like unless you're proper off the grid, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just as a whole, leave people alone. You know what I mean? Like, or only troll people you would actually say something in a real life. Obviously, he's just like, oh, she's just like a big black woman. I'm gonna speak my piece and keep it moving. No, so she pulled up with you and you had to give her an apology. This is very embarrassing. Like, listen, ain't no way. And again, it could have went left, but it didn't. So again, I think he's definitely learned his lesson. Like in the future, just come off socials. Don't say anything unless you stand 10 toes down about it and you mean it. Because like he said, a lot of people put their heart and soul and energy into their videos. So if you think you're gonna say a madness, it's like what? It is creepy though. Like the villain you made 3 hours, and again, it happens all the time for little stuff. I did do a video on that New Yorker that killed her boyfriend's new girl who was down in Miami. So she flew all the way from New York to go down to Florida and unalive her. And she's been charged. She got life, which she deserves. And she was pregnant at the time she did the unaliving. So again, doesn't matter if you live in a whole different state, city, country, people are willing to fly to come and unalive you or to harm you. So yeah, do good and be good. And this is the perfect example of fuck around and you gonna find out. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, stay blessed up and just give out positive energy and vibes. But yeah, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one.